Well, I've been the pastor here at St. James for the last 13 years, and I've just experienced the integral importance of the school and the church together, that it's really one parish community. As we celebrate the 60th anniversary, I recall that many people in my parish today have been alumni of the school, and I'm just very impressed with the strength of that community.
And when I was here, we had every grade had two classes, 1A and 1B, 2A and 2B, and every grade had a nun and a lay teacher. And in second grade, I announced that I was going to be a nun at our dinner table. And of course, I don't know why everybody laughed, but they did. So I said, well, if I'm not a nun, at least I'm going to be a lay teacher. So I tell my students at St. Vincent's, I already knew in second grade that I would be a lay teacher. But the nuns, the presence of the nuns was huge.
The most important concept is a relationship with God. And with that relationship being completed, begun here, and then completed and carried on throughout the course of their life, makes me very proud. As I instill that in my students, I am so proud to hear them come back and reiterate to me things that they have learned in the religion class. That's our main focus, the religion. The academics are wonderful. The faculty are great. But the relationship they help us develop with God here is just, you just can't beat it. The nuns come with the charism. The school develops the charisma. And it's a family that you want to experience the family of St. James.
And the other thing that was kind of neat was Harry Deal had a drum and bugle corps, and we used to get practice for the Christmas parade that used to happen every year and the St. Patrick's Day parade. And one of the things that we would do is the whole school would march around Mayfair, which they all called Little Vatican. But we would always practice around Mayfair with the drum and bugle corps and marching around to get ready for the parade.
Well, way back in the beginning, back in about 1949, I was just a little youngster running around, but I was playing on the dirt hills where the basement for the new church to come in. We were all excited. My folks knew Father Terrence from Benedictine, and the thought of having a Catholic church out on this side of town was terrific.
Time here, met many great friends. There's still 4 of us that have gone through First Reconciliation, First Holy Communion, and Confirmation that sit within 2 rows of each other at church every Sunday at 11:30 Mass. So when I think of St. James, I think of family. I mean, my family had been there since 1959 when my brother first attended St. James. And we have our last graduate of St. James in our nuclear family, Anna Grace.
My favorite part were the school masses because it was an event of togetherness.
I miss recess. You do not get to have that in high school, and it's something that's very missed.
I really enjoyed St. James because it challenged me in my faith and in the classroom, and prepared me very well for honors and AP courses at Benedictine.
The one thing we were talking about was the reasons why we sent our kids to St. James. And we have primarily 2 reasons.
Mm-hmm. The first being the St. James family and community. It's very important to us. It feels like home. We grew up here, just the family environment, it just feels right for our family.
And also, it's very important that we have a Catholic-based education for our children. Having been raised Catholic and being in this environment, we felt it was really important for our children to also experience the same.
Thank you for joining with us in celebrating 60 years and charging forward. I was asked, what has changed? What has stayed the same? Changed? We went from blackboards to interactive smartboards. We still use copybooks, but you'll find more iPads, laptops, Macs. It's exciting to see the energy and the enthusiasm that comes from that interaction. We've gone from studying science to doing science experiments in the lab. What has stayed the same? We're still family. We still are a Christ-centered community. We have a solid education at St. James. We produce children who will contribute to community, to church, and become what God has called them to be. And in everything that this is, we give thanks.